Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a todos. Good afternoon and welcome everyone. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shearer, and I am the spiritual director and founding minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the live Zoom meeting, please contact me for the link and the password. Today is Sunday, February 6, 2022. Our annual theme this year is Living Everyday Wonder. And the topic for this month of February is the inner life. The topic for this week is Who am I? Why am I here? Some suggested books for reading this month are Ordinary Wonder by Charlotte Joko Beck and Radical Forgiveness by Colin Tipping. Each week we open with a spiritual practice called affirmative prayer, also known as spiritual mind treatment. This is a way to open up and to know the truth of who you are. Spiritual mind treatment is always done in the first person. So I invite you to close your eyes and to take these words as your own. Today, I'll be reading from Creative Thought magazine from the February 4th, 2014. All that God is, I am. All that God is, each and every man, woman, and child is. We are love, we are peace, we are balance. We are health, and we are abundance. I know, accept, and claim that as I walk the path of my life, I am held in the loving embrace of the I am. God is part of who and what I am, just as my hands and feet are part of who and what I am. I know that abundance, whether it is abundant health, abundantly balanced relationships, or abundance in my financial life, is mine to claim. Just as the leaves on the trees are part in who and what the trees are. I know that the trees do not lack for leaves, nor do they question their right to have them. Therefore, I know that when I align with the power of the universe, which is the perfect order and is my divine right to claim as it is part of who and what I am as a child of God, I manifest enough in every area of my life. I know that this is true. With a grateful heart, I release my word of abundance into the law of mind. And for the return of this good to all, I say thank you, and so it is. And that was originally submitted by licensed practitioner Dina Gonar from Granada Hills, California. And so now, as we do each week as well, let's review together our vision, purpose, and mission statements. We have a grand purpose here each week, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. And we do this by means of our vision, which is to educate and support each other so we can create the life we desire that works for us right now. And we do this by means of our mission, which is to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And so once again, I'd like to welcome everyone. Please know that we are a teaching center that teaches the philosophy of the science of mind. And we welcome everyone, no matter which path you are on, as we honor all faith traditions. When Dr. Ernest Holmes first studied this teaching in the 1920s, he had studied both Eastern and Western spiritual texts in order to create the science of mind. When asked to provide a concise definition of this teaching, he had replied that it is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. Each week, we offer a service with an inspirational message. And we are meeting in person on Sundays at noon at Winston's Bar and Grill, Calle Peru, number 1231. Please join us afterwards for some great food and great conversation with like-minded people. If you have any questions or comments, you can post them wherever it is that you are watching this replay, or you can connect with me in person or by email, and I'll be sure to respond. We are invited to remember that not only am I one with spirit, but that this spirit is all that I am. I am that. We are dressed in a body and we have a personality, but we are much more than that. Being our divine nature, that divinity is the source of our true power. We are divine beings who have come to work on our consciousness, to remember who we truly are, and to remember our essential being. For this, we have dressed in our suit of flesh that is the vehicle we need to function on this plane of existence and to fulfill our purpose of transformation. There's one principle in cosmic reality presence in the universe, and that is God. If you prefer, you can exchange the term God with divine energy, spirit, creator, love, power, or whatever you feel comfortable using. Everything in creation originates from this one source. There's only one. And God is all that is, has been, and will be. Many terms are used to express the concept of divinity. The scientists call it pure energy. For the philosophers, it is the infinite intelligence. And according to theologists of the various cults, it is God, Tao, Yewa, and many more. All have the same meaning and denote a unique principle. From this one infinite source comes the spiritual, mental, and physical universe. All life, all law, all love, order, energy, harmony, all being, and all physical form or effect, as well as all creation. All physical and spiritual principles and laws are contained in this one. Every human being is a divine creation made of the one substance. Each is an individualized and unique personification of the infinite spirit. And this embodied spirit in us is our true essence and the essence of every human being. This pure essence in this pure essence in our divine spark. It cannot be lost or damaged, diminished, or destroyed in our eternal journey. There's a divine wholeness, a total interconnectedness with the origin. This oneness is irrevocable and eternal. All human beings are part of God, part of the one. We form a oneness with each and every human being and all life. Dr. Ernest Holmes said this: "To learn how to think is to learn how to live, for our thoughts enter into a medium that is infinite in its ability to do and be. Man, by thinking, can bring into his experience whatsoever he desires, provided he thinks rightly and becomes the living embodiment of his thoughts. This is not done by holding thoughts, but by knowing the truth." So we are now almost a week into this month of February, the month that we typically celebrate love. As we walk the spiritual path, the path of love, our self-esteem will blossom beyond our wildest dreams. We will treat ourselves according to our innate nature. We will stop judging ourselves, and we will see our world transform before our very eyes. The path of love reveals our true self that always was and always will be a diamond. The value of our life is incalculable, since we have been created in the image and likeness of Source, and that is the only truth. Not for nothing did Jesus say, "Know the truth, and the truth will set you free." The truth is that God is love. God is in you. Therefore, love is in you. Love is all that exists. Love is the divine energy that begins in God and has no ending. That love is the only ingredient we need to reveal our true self. That which is within itself is all that really is. Life in all and love through all. And it is love that is always the answer, for love is all that exists. In the Science of Mind textbook, Ernest Holmes said this: "In moments of real inspiration, we understand, at least to some degree, that God is all. That which has within itself is all that really is, the life in everything and the love through everything." Love is a truth. It is a divine energy that begins in God and has no end. When we love ourselves for who we really are, we automatically elevate our spiritual consciousness and consequently our love for ourselves. To live life with the Spirit is to live with wisdom, and the result is a prosperous and successful life. When we love each other, we are innately loving, kind, generous, respectful, and so much more. We express all the virtues that derive from spirit and love. If we do not identify ourselves, if we do not know ourselves, if we do not discover our authentic self, we will let the world identify ourselves for us. And this is how the world or society gives us a false identity. And this is how we lose our authentic power. To love oneself is the way to the divine. And if you do not love yourselves, you cannot love anyone. To love oneself means to have the courage to listen to the message of our emotions and the spiritual guidance of our heart. The way one feels about oneself determines the quality of life. Therefore, understanding and accepting of oneself is the most important thing in life. And there's a Chinese proverb that says this: when the eye is not blocked, the result is vision. When the mind is not blocked, the result is wisdom. And when the spirit is not blocked, the result is love. The supreme need in us is love, which is a spiritual quality that has no opposites. Heaven on earth is a decision we have to make, not a place we have to find. This decision begins with when we accept responsibility for our life. When we accept the responsibility for our actions and the words that come out of our mouths. By being aware of what we think, speak, feel, and act, we will be aware that we are in control of our own life. We are what we think, and we have built our reality with our thoughts, and that is now our life. In daily life, we are projecting all the time what we carry inside. Our relationships are our mirrors. And it is through these relationships that we see ourselves reflected. If we love, respect, and treat ourselves well, love, respect, and good treatment from others will come back to us. We see the world through ourselves. We do not see things as they are, but as we are. And all that we are is the result of what we have thought. Socrates said it this way: an unexamined life is not worth living. So who are you? And what are your thoughts and actions to project the reality of your life? Words are energy. We live in a quantum field, which means that everything is vibrating. A word comes into existence through its vibration. The sounds we utter in our language programs our reality. And the universe responds with that same energy that we emit. If we give ourselves love, the universe will return that same energy that we radiate. Every action has a reaction. Every cause has an effect. Our soul projects the beliefs it has accepted as truth. So creation is a product of the soul, and reaction is a product of the programming of the mind. We are the cause through our thoughts, and the effect is our reality, our life. We spend our lives struggling to change the effect without realizing that the effect is the product of the cause. That is to say, we cause the events in our life, and we change. And if we change our thoughts, our lives will change. A mature mind sees cause and long-term effect. An immature mind sees only instant gratification, regardless of consequences. Dr. Brian Weiss, in the book Only Love is Real, wrote this: God is everything, an energy of love that possesses an incomprehensible wisdom and power. We are all comprehended in God, for He is in each and every one of us. He is the substance of our being. And so this now takes us to our inspirational affirmation for the week. The spirit within me is God, and that spirit is perfect. And now is our time for mindful giving and financial support of our spiritual home. We rely on your support to continue our center here in Puerto Vallarta so that we can continue offering this powerful teaching of the science of mind. We bless all financial gifts that you give today. Every donation is greatly appreciated, no matter how much it is. Donations can be made through PayPal using our website. So if you go to our website, www.cslpv.org, you'll arrive on the landing page, and there you'll see a donate button. When you click on it, it takes you directly to your PayPal account so that you can make your donation in whichever manner you choose. Alternatively, if you still like to send a paper check, you can do so by addressing it to CSLPV number 403 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, V1Y8N1. And now, if you would like to join me in saying our offertory affirmations together. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So if you would like to have a one-on-one connection for spiritual mind treatment to assist you with change or whatever it is that you are experiencing in life, please connect with me. And if you would like to commit to being a member of CSLPV for this current year, or if you would like to be on our board of trustees, please contact us so that we can send you the current form. And I'd also like to remind you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page. If you are interested in learning more about the science of mind teaching, we will be offering a new course in March of this year, so in about 4 weeks. The title of the course is Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. More details will be posted at a later date, very soon. Or you can connect with me for further details. This will be an in-person class here in Puerto Vallarta. And let's continue with practicing peace. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it also includes standing up against injustice. May peace and love be with you. Thank you for coming and sharing this time together. Peace and blessings to all. Namaste.